I am nervous. Shut up. The fuck? That would make me look fine. Fine. Blossoming like an orchid. Shit. Okay, take 2. Go.
All right, I'm TJ Rowe from Overmind.com. We're here with Kiss of the King. And let's do this like we do in every single interview. Why don't you guys introduce yourself, say what you do in the band, and on top of that, because you guys are such hardcore motherfuckers, how about we say what your favorite, absolute favorite candy is?
Jesus. My name's Brooklyn, and I play guitar, I sing, I scream, do all that crazy stuff. Favorite candy has to be Shoppers Drug Mart. Those bags of sour gummy worms, so good. Top that.
My name's Justin Saris. I play guitar. We both write, and for candy, I like the ones that are kind of sugary. You shove a whole bunch of them in your mouth, and you almost get like just high off the sugar that's going through the gums above your teeth. So probably Fuzzy Peaches, those little Sour Patch Kids.
Those kids.
Yeah, fucking kids.
I was trying to be, friendly by saying like the entire like childhood kid like sweet thing, and you guys just throw an F-bomb in there. Jesus fucking Christ.
Thank you. Yeah. See? This shit's awesome.
So Brooklyn, I've never met you before, ever.
Nope.
Never. We've never had anything.
No connection.
Like we do in all our interviews, that you've never ever heard this question of ever.
Nope. Not once.
How would you describe Kiss of the King? But the catch is, you can only use one word, and it can't be a genre or an automatopoeia.
I've never answered this question before. And I especially never answered it to Chris 13. Just saying. Just like last time I answered this question. It's so hard. I would have to say real. Actually, I'm more confident in ever saying than one word. That's perfect. Real.
Why don't we kind of go into why is it real and why is it full of energy? What brings the energy and realness to your music?
I would say for the real aspect, I definitely, when I, met Saris and decided I wanted to create a band that was of this nature, I just wanted to tackle things that, in previous life's bands and relationships and so on and so forth, I wasn't able to say. And I wanted to tackle things like self-harm. A lot of kids go through that. I wanted to tackle issues like suicide. I know a lot of, like, my fan base, you guys are fucking awesome, by the way, go through that kind of stuff. And I kind of looked at the music scene I was a part of, and I was like, there's really not a band for that. There's really not a band tackling those subjects. It's like we all go to shows and we're all really happy. We sing songs and we're like, cool, yeah, it's really great. But then a lot of these kids go home and they're actually dealing with a lot of like real problems, like not feeling good enough, not feeling beautiful enough, and not feeling okay to be who they are. And I really wanted to just expel that because I was a victim of all the problems that they were going through too. So I just really wanted to be the voice for that. So that would definitely.
If orchid's your favorite flower, why don't I see an orchid around me?
I don't even know what an orchid looks like.
Oh, come on.
I know, like, you hear orchid. I don't know. It's just, I was really going for the Chinese lotus blossom. That's what I was thinking. The flower.
You're supposed to be real. You're supposed to be real, Brooklyn.
No, fucking flowers.
Making up flowers and shit.
I garden on my days off.
He doesn't garden.
No.
All right, so Kiss of the King. I gotta ask because Brooklyn, Saris, this is an extremely another serious question for you both. You guys have Kiss in the name, so I really gotta ask, what was your very, very first kiss like?
I remember my first kiss. There you go. Suck on that. The Dawn of Sacrifice, like the 5 songs that are on here on this debut EP of ours, deal with a lot of like letting go of like fear. Like there's a song on there called Hope, but it's like it's an acronym, like HOPE, and it stands for Hold On, Pain Ends. And it talks about what I went through early January, February of this year. Put myself in the hospital because one of those trippy instances in life where I never thought I'd be the kid who'd want to take my own life. And I got there and it sucked. And to any kid who's ever been there, I was lucky enough that I didn't. And I was lucky enough that someone was there to call the police and the ambulance. And I never thought I'd even come close to wanting to do something like that. And I was given a second chance. And to do this, Justin, I knew that there needed to be letting go of like a bit of myself and letting go of, what I knew in music, pop punk and trusting in what he knew with his music. And he felt the same. And with the fear aspect, I had to let go of the fear of like trying to like hide who I was, you know, and hide all this pain and shit that I was going through. Like I was really depressed. Like, yeah, that makes sense to me. The best way to say it, like letting go of the fear and being proud of who you are and having the ability to feel good about yourself. If you are young and life sucks, it does. Life sucks. I will say that right now. If you're watching this and life sucks for you, I get it. Life sucks fucking horribly. Life can suck the worst that it's ever sucked. But you know what? Earlier this year, I was at a place where I literally did everything in my power to wind myself in the hospital, and that close. If you would have told me back then that I would be in an amazing band and surrounded by awesome people and happy and so accomplished and proud of myself, I would have fucking punched you in the face. I would have been like, no way, there's no way it could be. Totally didn't believe it. And I'm here. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Life's fucking trip, dude. Go outside and look at a tree. I know that sounds really crazy and like cheesy, but you can trip out on the fact that a tree grew from a seed. Little things like that get me in life now. I'll be like, wow, like I almost gave this up. We have one life. If we're lucky, we'll get 100 years. And yeah, life can suck for 6 days of the week. But what if that out of one day of the week, you got to go to a show and you got to see like Marianas Trench or Day to Remember, Alice Cooper or Iron Maiden. And for 1 hour of that week, you were like, oh my God, isn't that worth it? I think it is. I think life's totally worth it. So the dawn of sacrifice, to me, pretty much sums it up.
It's not easy stuff to talk about, but this is what he's doing and making public in a lot of respects, because there are going to be kids that are going to hear that and are going to relate. And they're going to know that they need to buy all our records and merchandise and make us really, no, he's going to help them. And that really makes me proud to be in this band too.
So, I'm getting this like, I'm having this like weird like ESP magic thing going in my head. Like, and I feel like this question just speaking that I have to say it in this very specific way. It's just, it might be some divine word. So, Saris,
yeah.
If Brooklyn Chase was a wrestler, what would his stage name be?
Oh man, everything I think of is just so mean. Why is it, this is going to sound terrible, but just what pops in my head on the spot right now is the Crimson Diva. That's not a great name, but for me, that's just...
I could make that shit
the
work.
Crimson...
Hogan, I got one question for you. Can you top this? Do I make fun of him because he gave me a stupid name? Or do I train in the nude and think of a better one? The Stallion Battalion.
Thanks, man. I owe you a beer. That was way nicer than my name.
The Stallion Battalion. You hear him coming. And he would come out on a stick. You know the old thing when you're a kid, the stick and the horse?
So kind of just out of curiosity, what do you, if you guys could collectively think together, what would be my wrestling stage name?
Ooh. I got it. I got it. I could totally see you rocking, and this would be kind of a cool name, but the Hotshot Dexter Dallas.
Yeah. The hot
I like the alliteration on that.
Yeah.
And do you know what? You got the whole ring name in there before that.
You know
the
it.
nickname? Yeah.
The Hotshot Dexter Dallas
Definitely.
against the Raging Stallion Battalion and the Crimson Diva in a triple threat Hell in a Cell match with special guest referee Chris 13. It'd be awesome.
For some reason, I think that the Chris 13 would somehow win that Hell in a Cell match.
Oh, dude, he would chair all of us.
Final question, though, because I like to make sure that everyone goes home, because I believe that everyone should learn a lesson in the day. We learned that in like high school and elementary school, and you should be able to really, be able to go home and tell your parents, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, I learned something," or "Honey, honey, honey, I learned something." So, Brooklyn Chase, Saris, what would be everyone's random fact lesson of the day they should take home to tell everyone?
You have any tips for that?
I don't have any. I don't know.
No. Okay.
I don't have any good tips for that.
It's okay. We'll roll through it.
Just keep trying until it hurts.
It does hurt.
That's kind of that's my theory on everything. Just keep trying until it hurts.
So wait until it hurts. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Just gotta
Shake it off. Shake it off.
too much silly in that. Serious face.
Centered.
So Brooklyn Chase, what do you think about the Liberal political party?
now.